morning, students. Today we are going to start our new chapter. Actually, it's poem. The poem's name is Break, 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 written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So the first question is understanding the text. Understanding the poem. Page number 90. First, who or what is being addressed in the first line? The sea is being addressed in the first line. So, you can stop the video and complete your answer. Question number 2. In the first stanza, what does the speaker wish he could be? What does it say about his state of mind? In the first stanza, the speaker wishes that he could speak out loud and throw out and thoughts that come to his mind. This shows that he was feeling overwhelmed and upset. His mind was so full of difficult emotions that he wanted to express them and feel better, but he could not. Third, who are the people mentioned in the second stanza? Where are they and what are they doing? Answer is the fisherman boy. His sister and the sailor boy are the people mentioned in the second stanza. The fisherman's children are playing on the shore. The sailor boy is singing and sailing a boat on the bay. Question number 4. Read the third stanza. What does the speaker mention that has remained unchanged? What has changed? In the third stanza, the speaker mentions that the stately ships sail away to their destinations as before. That scene has remained unchanged. But has changed is that the speaker's beloved friend is no more. So the speaker can no longer hold his hand or hear his voice. Question number 5. Will never come back to me. What will never come back to the speaker and why? So the answer is the tender grace of a day that is dead and the beauty and warmth of the time that is past. The time spent with his friend will never come back to the speaker because the friend with whom the speaker spent the time is no more. That means he is dead. Coming to question number 6. How does the poem show that life and nature go on despite what happens to human beings? The speaker is mourning the death of his friend. He is deeply sad, but he cannot express his sorrow. He misses his friend's company and his voice and knows that the time spent with his friend will never return. Yet he sees that the sea waves crash on the shore as always. Children play and sing and sail as before, unaffected by his sorrow. Ships sail on. Nothing beyond his own life stops or changes before of his sorrow. Thus, life and nature go on despite what happens to human beings. Now coming to appreciating the poem. Question number 1. Personification is the style of giving human qualities to someone non-human in order to make it easier to imagine and more interesting. This poem uses personification in the first stanza. Which thing is given human qualities and how? So the answer is, in the first stanza, the sea has been given human qualities. The speaker addresses the sea directly as he would address a person and asks the sea to break on its cold grey stones, as if the breaking of the sea waves on the shore is like an action performed by a human being. Question number 2. Repetition is another technique used in this poem. Which words have been repeated? Why do you think these words have been repeated? What effect does the repetition produce? So the answer is quite big. So you can refer this answer and complete in your notes. Coming to question number 3. Which words, phrases or lines expresses sadness and longing? For sometimes which is difficult or impossible to have? Answer is the word break and the lines, and I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me, but oh, for the touch of a vanished hand, and the sound of a music that is still, and but the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me, express sadness and longing. Question number 4. Silence or the inability to speak or has been mentioned twice in this poem. Who are the two people who cannot speak? Why? The second stanza expresses a mood of joy and light. So answer of question number 4 is the two people who are unable to speak and the speaker and his friend. The speaker's friend is no more, so his voice cannot be heard anymore. The speaker is deeply upset by the death of his friend. He is so distressed that he cannot express all that is going on his mind. So he too is unable to speak as he could like to. So here we have completed the exercise of this poem, Break, Break, Break. Hope it was helpful for you. Thank you.